go down to my office. We'll talk some more there. Want to hear more about Van Bruggen? Then you meet me in my office. I not talk business here. So, we got some privacy now. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Sarif Industries ring any bells?
Sarif Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
No. Don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
Access granted. Access granted. Access granted.
Hey, leaving already, tough guy? Because you might want to go over to the bar and order yourself a drink before you do. Maybe Bobby will have something for you.
Bobby?
The bartender. The real bartender, that is.
Thanks. I just might check that out.
You do that.
What can I get you?
Looks like Tong's running a nice operation here.
You for hire? Because a suspicious man might not appreciate you asking.
A suspicious man might also wonder what kind of job gets handed off to strangers. But alright, I'll bite. What are you offering?
I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem? It involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong Operation here some money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it pays well. You interested?
Tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector.
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart. Assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does, and that's where you come in. Belltower set up a surveillance network around town, a series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and Wayfinder package in those fancy AUGs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
Access granted.
You want best in the city? You come to right place. Look on computer and see for yourself. Thank you. Come again.
Are playing mahjong in their mansions, ordering concubines and eating sushi or whatever they do.
Has Chan been taken care of?
He's dead. They'll think it's a suicide. Just leave it at that.
I'm glad to hear that. Death is not something I wish to treat lightly, but his death does bring me relief. Thank you.
Just glad I could help.
You saved us, Mr. Jensen. Money does not feel like enough thanks for what you have done, but here's the payment promised. I hope you will be satisfied with it. You have saved not just me, Mr. Jensen, but all the girls here from a fate worse than death.
会把你烧焦的，我的朋友。你看不起我啊，老外？你根本不了解这个城市。他火热的气息会把你烧焦的，我的朋友。
把改变回原来那种普通的旅馆。
那我们这些租房的怎么办？把我们都赶出去吗？
他们不能这么做。有些人已经在这住了很多年了。
他是一个真正的良人，
根本没有选择。人沙现在是越来越……
他火热的气息会把你烧焦的，我的朋友。
外地的人来这里消费。他们呢，正好可以从中间狠狠地赚他的
感受到他坏。
如果他们不这么做，那就是傻子。
我们倒还是有一个选择，
他妈的，
可以在大中区买一套房子。
你说那片公寓楼，天知道什么时候会盖完。
你想要知道如何用一句话来形容生活在现代中国的故事吗？我告诉他，只有有钱人才能够更有钱。香港也是一样。我猜所有地方都是这样的。
什么？我不懂英文。他火热的气息会把你烧焦的，我的朋友。
You are out of luck, stranger. The laundry room is closed every afternoon at 3 o'clock on the dot. Come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll help you do your laundry then.
他妈的，他是一个真正
这地方可能不怎么样，可它毕竟是我的家，索尼。我可不想让那些我根本就不认识的人动我家的坏主意。
这个月又得捉襟见肘了。
房租钱又不够了。
嘘，你知道姐很爱偷听别人，我能感觉到她就在那藏着呢。
哦，对，不好意思。哎，你找到工作了吗？
没有，你呢？
也没有。你想来根烟抽？去问别人要吧，我就剩1包了。这个星期还指望他熬过去呢。我知道我应该把烟给戒了，但是你看看这儿，没有一样能让我舒心的。抽抽烟能让我感觉好一点。
You English? Looking for bed? You not have much luck, I fear. Cheapest place in town. So once you get bed, you keep it. Check with lobby. Jay might find you something. Yes. Beds on second and third floor. Showers and laundry in basement. You want a pot? And no air conditioning. Broken. We got air vent to ventilate the place though. Not so bad. So, how long you want? 1 month? 2 months?
很好。
我好喜欢。
还不错。
Access granted. Access granted.
"对不起，你不能从这走，我很忙。"
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Sure. Makes them more interesting that way. But when the girl is my pilot and my only ticket out of here, I prefer a more open relationship.
Good point.
Glad you agree. But you still haven't answered the question.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee. It drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poison, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at Lim for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Belltower polices the streets, and nowadays Lim does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
This autopsy report, once you got your hands on it, what were you planning on doing next?
I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a pilot, not a cop. But I felt I had to do something while I had the chance. Maybe once you get the report and we know what it says, we can improvise.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report, is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Lim Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, Lim details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make...
But it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has
Hey,
contacted me personally.
you know where I can find some goods?
Maybe.
What about candy? Any good stuff around here?
You may want to check out the storage locker there. Someone near there may be able to help you find what you're looking for.
Nice hands, mister. Did you purchase those from Taiyong Medical? They must have cost you plenty of credits. I would like to get some enhancements myself, but neuroposing shots are so expensive.
You're not from around here, are you? I give you some free advice. Watch out where you walk in Lower City. Some neighborhoods more dangerous than others. Daigong District okay, mostly workers live there. But Youjiao District, not so good. Dangerous in some of the back alleys.
You buy or sell? I do it all. Look at a computer and see for yourself. I will be right here.
Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me
Everything I've got, real cheap. 城里最好的价格。
about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had.
Let me stop you right there, buddy. You looking for fun in this city? Try the Hive. You want a different kind of fun? Go to the Honghua Hotel. The Alice Garden pods are for decent people. Me? I've been living here for about 3 months now. Ever since they stopped construction on those condos off of Shugu Plaza. Damn it.
If you're looking to rent a pod, Jay Chow's the landlord. He can help you. Although, I hear he's landlord in name only. This is Hengsha, after all. And if you own anything, you're either a Triad member or a member of the Zhao family. And Chow ain't no Zhao.
www.picusweb.com.
你好，
This
很
is
高兴
Eliza
认识你。
Kassan reporting to you live from Picus.
你好，你是美国人吗？我的英语说的不好。
怎么样？
It doesn't
我能
happen
帮你
often,
吗？
folks,
还是
but
你还
it
在考
appears
虑
that
啊
I may have to retract an earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has
说中
contacted
文
me
吗？
personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. I'm circulating a petition to have 2 women on the 2nd floor of the West Wing evicted. Will you sign?
在2楼，为什么？他们干什么了？
It's very obvious they're involved in prostitution.
我知道你在说谁了。
I know this is not exactly a 5-star hotel, but if people want escorts, they can go to the Honghua.
Okay, where I sign?
Our best chance of doing this
My
is to
English
modify
not good. I need practice more. Then I get good job at Taiyong. Many Taiyong workers live here. Easy to walk to shuttle. Just go Jinqi Road to Sichang. Piece of pie.
Thinking of moving in? It's not the best place in Hengsha, but at least it's affordable. If you're just looking for a good time, though, I suggest you go to the Honghua. We only want decent people living here.
Manufacturing.
你说中文吗？你懂中文？
宝贝儿，你只对特价感兴趣啊？这个不便宜的，很值钱，我保证。来看看嘛，你觉得我好看吗？来呀，帅哥！
你看上去很疲劳，去休息会儿，再回来。你得精力充沛。
related exclusively to the project which is consumed.
干嘛？别烦我了。
I know what you have in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you with ferret in your shirt the other day. You know pets are not allowed in hotel.
That's not true!
I tell Mr. Chow if you not get rid of it.
You're a very mean lady. Tell her to leave me alone. My ferret is the only friend I have.
Are you security? Make this man get rid of disgusting rodent. I mean it. How are we expected to live in a place like this if his rats steal all our food?
Deny allegations of involvement in secret United
Are you
Nations
visiting
meetings
Alice
about
Garden
the
Park?
augmentation debate.
I've been visiting
Here's
for almost
what the
2
man
years.
had to say.
My visit
I am
to
supposed to be
Prague
living
was
in another
related
building,
exclusively to the
but
project
construction
which has
has been
consumed
halted.
all of my attention these days.
It is
You're
unfortunate.
referring to the
A building
Panchea
permit
project,
has
the
been revoked
cooperative global
indefinitely.
initiative that aims at
Government
healing
red tape, I
Earth's
suppose.
ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance of doing it.
你这个人很不错，不过我实在接受不了和你在那种地方睡觉。
但是，那是我的家呀。
没别的意思，不过你的家实在太糟了。
哪差啊？
这房子就跟沙丁鱼罐头一边大，连屋里的味道都很像。
我本来想说，要不咱们去旅馆吧，可是这就是个旅馆啊！
天哪，不会吧？
哼，说我幸运吧，终于人狗有约会了。可是呢，没钱带他出去玩。我不指望你能借给我一点钱吧？我就是这么想的。
这地方也没那么糟吧？我的意思是，很多人在这儿一住就住了好几个月呢。如果一直住在这么小的地方，我觉得我会得幽闭恐惧症的。
As soon as the installation.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with you, Daryl, log on to www.highgasweb.com. This is Eliza Kassan reporting to you live.
哎，我要去洗个澡。
这么几拳就累了？不会吧？再说，澡堂还没开门呢。
我知道。就算他们开了门，我也不怎么想要去。我告诉你，我付了那么多的房租，到最后还要跟其他12个笨蛋家伙共用一个浴室。这个地方有很多地方跟那个监牢啊没什么不一样。
那你打算找房东谈谈，还是怎么样？
然，怎么你的声音听起来很沮丧呢？
我连着5圈都赢，他不郁闷才怪呢。
Stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination of ion seeding and geothermal management.
Forgive me, Mr. Darrow, but many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty.
你不是和钟楼的家伙他们一伙的吧？我觉得钟楼那些人都不是要来这里。拜托，我们都是忠厚老实的市民，只是玩个普通的麻将而已。
What? I'm just an honest citizen here. I will not get involved with a stranger. I mean it. Just go away.
没别的意思，不过这一圈我们的人数已经够了，要不然明天回来看看吧。如果你还想玩的话。
你不是和钟楼的家伙他们一伙的吧？我觉得钟楼那些人都不是要来这里。
我不会说英语。
你说中文吗？你懂中文吗
Man, could I use a coffee right now? Ah, fuck it. What are we talking about? Of course he should. Everyone should be wary of China. They've been moving in on
In secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation.
I just don't understand how a city can grow to a point where there can be so many people and so few jobs.
We've been abandoned, that's how. Who wants to open a business when you have to fight for territory with Tong or the Triads?
Well, if something doesn't turn up for me soon, I just may end up knocking on Tong's door.
Can't blame you. Just don't become a harvester, and we can still be friends.
You lost or something, mister? Food court's downstairs. Showers and laundry room are down there too, but they don't open until the morning. It sucks, but those are the rules around here.
Hello. Did you just rent a capsule or something? Because I don't think I've seen you around here before. If you're new, then let me give you some advice. The people who live here are decent, hard-working people. So just be courteous and quiet, and you'll fit in fine.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract.
听着，拼，我觉得你是个好人，可是我受不了你把你的东西都扔在大厅那。
我也不想的哦，可 可是我的胶囊房间那么小，放不下那些东西。
拼，那些东西都可以扔了。你不用它们，它们就是垃圾。
但有些是我妈妈给我的。
去问问杰，看他还有没有多余的地方给我们放东西。
我觉得杰不会情愿的吧。
You moving into this wing? Be warned. People are pigs around here. I got to trip over junk in the middle of the night when I go to the bathroom.
You come here to complain me too? I'm real sorry about mess. I just no room inside capsule for to keep it. I think South Wing capsule much bigger. How else the Dutchman keep so much tech stuff in his?
"你想要什么，老外？"
Was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Penchea project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing
So the guy in capsule 143 left his pod door open.
No way.
Yeah, so I couldn't help but sneak a look inside.
And?
He has so much stuff lying around. It's incredible. I could have snatched an e-book or two, but I held back.
Oh, you should have. At least then we'd have some juicy reading material for today. Well, let me guess. You're here on a business trip or something, meeting with Belltower or Taiyong Medical? Taiyong is the biggest employer on the island, so I'm betting it's with them. Although you do have that certain je ne sais quoi feel about you.
I take it this is your first time visiting Hengsha. You have that stranger in a strange land look about you. The kind that says, I can just talk to anyone I feel like, and they'll like it. Not everyone is as friendly as we are, sir.
My visit to Prague was related
You're referring to the Penchea project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth's ecosphere is in serious trouble, Eliza. And it's time that we as a species stepped up to make things better. Our best chance at doing this is to modify.
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You at Sarif, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running a mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this, you tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Taiyong Medical's CEO.
Taiyong Medical? They're Sarif's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zhao doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize him. No offense, but Sarif was just the latest in a long line.
You got any proof of this?
There's a surveillance recording in the Taiyong Tower. I stashed it on the server in case I ever needed an insurance policy.
Not a very smart place to hide it, seeing as you don't work there anymore.
Things got hot before I could move it. And now, I got you to get it for me. Of course, you can't just walk into that place. You're gonna need an employee card encoded with your biometrics to use the TYM shuttle.
Well, what do you know, Windmill? I've already got an employee card. Just needs the biometrics from my passport to work. So start encoding.
There you go. All shiny and bio-encoded, just like I promised.
Where do I find this recording?
On a surveillance server in the TYM tower. But that badge will only get you into the lower city factory via their employee shuttle.
And how am I supposed to get up to the tower from down here?
Never said it wouldn't require a little finesse. Look, the tricky part is getting through the Pangu. But you're a resourceful guy. I have faith in you.
Right. And after I'm through the floof?
You'll be in the upper city tower. The server you want is in the central security hub. The login and password are on this. Now, about my reward.
Taiyang Medical, man! They're here!
Banner! I want that hacker dead!
You gotta help me, Jensen. They're gonna kill me!
And that concerns me how?
Oh, come on, man. I helped you out. At least give me a weapon so I can defend myself.
Alright, fine. Take this and get out of here.
Oh, thanks, man. I won't forget this.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have to retract my earlier statement. Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation data. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Panchaea project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
Earth-seekers theories and seeking problems.
This is the spot. Keep looking. Someone must be there. Search every corner.
It doesn't happen often, folks, but it appears that I may have... Millionaire Hugh Darrow has contacted me personally to deny allegations of involvement in secret United Nations meetings about the augmentation debate. Here's what the man had to say.
My visit to Prague was related exclusively to the project which has consumed all of my attention these days.
You're referring to the Penchea project, the cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.